Soul, it's Beckett Baseball here. Just got back from the retail store and I hit the retail card aisle. And the doldrums of summer, we're not quite at the massive release point of the season. I think that's probably next month if you look at the schedule closely. So there wasn't much new on the shelf. So I decided to try a little experimenting. So you ever wonder about what one of these might have inside? It's probably not high on my typical buy radar, but I figured, why not? Just for you, a jumbo pack from the Fairfield Company, a division of Excell Marketing. It's a massive, massive, thick rack pack. 100 total cards, random stuff, $5. 2 selling points, 3 vintage cards inside, which are from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And mem cards are 1 in 8 packs. I'll confess I bought one of these probably 5 years ago. Didn't film it, of course. And I did pull a mem card, so I kind of know what I'm expecting here, but I figured I'd put it on a video just for you. So I will get one end open, and I will get the other end open. Looks like the vintage cards are right on top, which is a plus. But I'm not going to show those yet. I'm going to start with the other side. Random stuff. Lots of typical years 80s stuff, I'm sure. But we're starting off hot for me. Jose Canseco, Bazooka card. Now, for me, I actually don't mind these kind of cards in these. Actually, these are highlights. These are good cards to find in here. Not because they're expensive now, but they're not as plentiful as you might think. These were found 1 per jumbo box of gum back in the day. So I'm going to just go ahead and rattle off some of the other stuff I see here. So what I'm saying is some of these oddball cards are maybe better than you think. A little cereal card action, a little Captain Crunch Robin Yount from 89. Topps Rack Pack Glossy All-Star insert, Dave Winfield. 1987 Jumbo Pack insert glossy style stuff here. Todd Worrell, 87 Topps. Looks like there's a better mix than I would expect actually in here. There's some weird stuff in here. Let me just rattle off here as quickly as I can. Little ESPN Upper Deck action. This one's an old school card. 1984 Topps. Championship Baseball by Milton Bradley. Unfortunately, pretty poorly cut, but you don't see these every day either. Little 87 Topps action, which I'll spare you. Little 85 Topps action. Doug Sisk, 87. 84 Donruss. Randall Johnson. Be better if it was titled Arthur Mattingly. That's not going to happen. Dave Parker, 85 Topps. 87. 84 John Shelby. 89 Fleer Chuck Finley. 87, 84 Fleer Mickey Hatcher. 1990 Topps, 1987, 1988. I will spare you those. What year is this one? 96 Bowman Chad Mottola. Dave Winfield Glossy again. Little 92 Topps action, Matt Marullo. 91 Upper Deck, Chuck Carr. 86, 83, 86, 86, 87, 87, 87, 87. 84 Topps Harold Baines. 89 Topps Ellis Burks. How about a 96 Topps Mike Greenwell. Roll Tide, Dave Magadan. 94 Fleer. Ultra. 88 Topps in here. Kind of some filler. Some 89, some 90. Good old 1990 Topps. Chip Hale. I don't know why that got my attention, but it did. This is only the first half of the pack, boys and girls. Gary Templeton, 85. Going back to some newer years. Tony Armas, Todd Helton. Donruss Team Heroes, 2004. Trot Nixon, 2006 Topps. Glenn Davis, 90 Score. A little bit of 90 score action here, but it looks like a full pack. Bo Jackson, Walt Weiss. Little 91 Fleer action for all you guys loving that at home. Little 83 Fleer, Gino Petralli. Rookie card. Whew. Jerome Walton, 91 Donruss. Scott Erickson, Alan Ashby. Here's a die cut 1994 SP Premier Prospects Derek Lee. Interesting card. Ruben Sierra Gold Rush 1994 score. Chuck Finley Electric Diamond. Pat Mears Gold Rush score 95. Little Cal Ripken action, upper deck, 1999 or 2000. We're picking it up here. Levon Hernandez, little finest action here. 2000 finest, Scott Williamson and Luis Castillo. Watch out. I haven't gotten to the vintage cards yet. Score checklist, a score Jayhawk Owens. A Todd Van Poppel Flair 96. Thomas Howard. I'll put the vintage on the back. Some 94 Donruss. At least we got some gloss going on here. Tony Pena, Chris Hoyles. Whew. Definitely some commons in here, but at least some decent time frames. Jeff Bagwell, Stadium Club. Jack Clark, 1988 Sport Flicks. Check out that change. It's a clean one too, so you may find some oddball stuff that's in good shape here. 87 Donruss. Glen Allen Hill rookie card. Ryan Klesko. 86 Fleer Update Robbie Thompson rookie card. Stan Javier. 86 Donruss rookie card. How about a Hardball Heroes 96 Pinnacle Derek Jeter? That'll work. Greg Swindell 88. And my 3 vintage cards are from 1977, Larry Durker, Ron Schuler. And a 1969 Topps, Jim Beaucamp. Number 613, that's a bit higher. That may be a high number common there. Interesting. Actually not awful. I mean, there's a lot of filler in there, but there's actually enough oddball stuff in there that maybe you'll find the player you want, or maybe you'll find the right guy who does well for you. You never know. You know what's also, well, I couldn't segue well there, but you know what else you can find? How about another item? A 250 card cube. This is just I don't know if I filmed one of these or not back in the day. It's just a plastic case with 250 cards, $10. Look for special random cubes with over $1,000 of catalog value. And I think those are loaded up with Pacific insert cards, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing open if I can. It's got 2 packs on the end, so you can't see what's inside. Little first edition upper deck. 2011 Ginter, and then looks like the usual suspects inside. So let's pop this lid open. Oh, and they have seals on the sides. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, there's only a seal on one side. I just happen to pick the one that's sealed. So like I said, oops. These actually might not be that bad either. Update. Stack of stuff. Another pack. And another stack of stuff. I will stick with the packs here first. My Ginter pack. As my text goes off in the background. Ubaldo Jimenez Black Ginter Mini, along with a Andrew Bailey, John Danks, Ryan Dempster, Brett Wallace, and a Nick Swisher insert card. Watch out. Boom. This is already a winner. First card in the last one was a Canseco. This time it's a Swisher. Uh-oh. Derek Jeter. J.D. Drew, Paul Bird, Michael Bourne. Nice photo on this Nick Johnson card. Joe Blanton. Not much in that pack. Alright, now we go to the miscellaneous stuff. The Pride of Lima, Ohio, Brad Kamensk. Joey Meyer. Definitely some filler in here. 90 tops. Kurt Gibson, 94 tops. The esteemed Kelly Gruber. John Kruk, 94 Donruss foil. I think those were one per pack. John Beckett, same deal. Jay Bell, Calvin Young, Greg Hibbard, Doug Jones, Willie Randolph, Manuel Lee. How about some, what year is that? 93 Bowman. Boom. Chad Curtis, Eduardo Perez. Darren Jackson rookie card. Todd Van Poppel. Dave Fleming and Jack Morris. Watch out. I'm going to skip over all this 91 Donruss, 90 tops, 88 score. Ooh, Marty Clary. Watch out. Donald Arthur Mattingly, Kmart box set card. How about a Sam Adams football card just for a little variety's sake? Why not? Little classic best minor league action. David Sartain. John Smiley, Jose Leaned. 91 score. Watch out. Ken Caminiti. 86 Fleer update, Phil Necro. 87 Fleer, Rudy Law. Dick Tidrow, 1981 tops. Rob Dibble. Should have been a Derek Jeter rookie card. Lou Whitaker, 90 Bowman. Gosh, I wish I could remember the Looney Tunes. What were these called? They're Looney Tunes something. Card Tunes. Upper Deck, Major League Baseball team with some Looney Tunes characters. Endujar Cedeno. Not a rookie card. Gary Carter, 1989 Topps All-Star Glossy. Dave Parker, Ames box set card from 1990. Willie Stargell, 89 Topps Glossy. Jose Canseco. Fred McGriff. Ooh, Jose Canseco again, Ames All-Star. I don't have that many of this particular set. It's not as plentiful, at least where I used to live. Unlike the Kmarts of the world. Dale Murphy. Fumble. Hills, Topps box set. Dave Parker. Robin Ventura. How about two more? I'm liking this one. It's working for me. Two more Jose Cansecos. Ames box set. And what a Kmart. Dan Driesen, 82 Donruss. Classic Best 93, Robert Ianhorn. Andy Van Slyke, 88. My camera looks really dark, but at least you can see the cards. Mike Fetters, Randy Myers, Nelson Liriano. Watch out, Kurt Manwaring. Loaded box. Jose Canseco. Scott Kamenicki. Raul Mondesi. Larry Walker with a Rick Russell Diamond King right behind him. Frank Viola. The card's so nice they gave it to me twice. Edwin Duke Snyder. There's actually some pretty good variety of years and brands in this one. Some decent names. Maybe not money-wise, but if you're just a beginning collector or a collector of miscellaneous sets and other just stuff, team collector, you might find some fun stuff in here. Shannon Stewart, 2001 or 2002 Topps Reserve. I'm not even halfway through this thing either. Get this out of the way. Little minor league action. Impel Eastern League. Basilio Cabrera and Donald Florence. Danny Tartable, Danny Gladden, Terry Pendleton. Fernando Vina. Bob Forsch. Steve Wilson. Hamilton, Ohio's finest, Mark Lewis. James Clancy. Andre Dawson. Another Jose Canseco. Gary Carter. Will Clark. Andre Dawson. Those little runs like that, those work for me. Even this is okay to a degree. 87 opening day. Donruss, you don't see that every day. Then again, you may not want to see a Benito Santiago either. Little 91 score, 92 upper deck stuff. This is cool. 1985 Fleer Update, Tom Browning rookie card. Or XRC probably back in the day. That's a cool card. Dave Weathers. How about an O-Pee-Chee Premier? Wade Boggs. 90 Leaf Todd Zeal. That was a money card back in the day. John Smoltz. Little 90 Donruss, little 92 Topps. Not a lot to write home about in this little run. Ozzie Guillen. Little 89 Donruss action. Little Jamie Moyer 91 Topps action, followed by a little Tony Gwynn. Tom Bernansky. Not to be confused with Tom Amansky. Terry Pendleton. Denny Nagel. 87. 85 Topps Ron Kittle. He'll be an autograph guest at the National this year starting next week. Doyle Alexander. 82 Topps Julio Gonzalez. Al Jones. Terry Whitfield. And a Luis Alicea. Dick Hauser. Rest in peace. How about a Stadium Club membership card? I bet you if you fill this out and send it in, you'll get nothing. Huh. I remember these. Dugout Dirt. Stadium Club. Jack McDowell. And it's the gold foil version. I think they all have gold foil, but the backs got a painting on. I think the were hologram foil versions. Oogie Urbina. Die cut. What is that? 94 Premier Prospect, something like that. 95. Little 87, 88 Topps action. Little 95 Topps action. Watch out, a little run of 90 Fleer for you. Updates. Mike Krukow, Mike Scioscia. Mitch Williams rookie card. No, it's 88, sorry. Bruce Bochy. Mitch Williams again. Pat Borders, 88 Topps traded. I like seeing some traded in here. Those are nice. Maybe a bum to you, but some of those cards are keepers. Royce Clayton. He used to be a keeper. Rob Dibble. Used to be a closer. Bill Russell. Tony Phillips, 87 Fleer. Boom. Dave Dravecki. Interesting life story there. Carlos Baerga. Brett Boone. Dean Palmer. Randy Myers. Gabe White, Star Trek. Kevin Mitchell, 87 Topps. Boom. Gary Carter. Ozzie Smith. Fernando Valenzuela. Ryan Sandberg. 87 All-Star Glossies. I think the intentional inserts that they pop in here are the Glossies and these minis coming up. These are kind of fun. It helps give some value, at least stuff you don't see every day. Mike Schmidt, Ryan Sandberg. This is the Topps UK set from 88. Nolan Ryan. Roger Clemens. Alan Trammell. Dale Murphy. Joe Carter, Andre Dawson, John Kruk, Benito Santiago. Little 88 Donruss, Steve Howe. Ooh, right in the middle of that. 88 Donruss opening day. Watch out. Shane Mack. Last but not least, some 95, 98 score. 88 score Rob Ducey prospect card. 89 Topps, last but not least. Brian Harper. Chuck Krim, Carmelo Martinez, Twins leaders, and a Matt freaking Noakes. So anyway, that was $10, 250 cards. No vintage cards, just a little bit of something from here and there and everywhere. Every once in a while, I like to dig in on the retail aisle, even though that was probably half a blaster box. But there wasn't anything else out there right now. So for now, there you go. You can see a ripped in case you want to dig in, or just in case it tells you not to next time. So anyway, either way, however you stand, I think those are fun for beginners. But who knows? Maybe you can have some fun just for $10. All right, till next time, Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball. Just keep ripping.